The Senators come into this one having won the last one of this rivalry. They collided in a big way with a bunch of goals and hits. Forrester's last game against them saw him score a couple and also hit a few. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Flyers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close, and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Rocked him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
There's back-to-back saves.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Flyers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Flyers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Quick shot, and he shuts the door on that. The Senators gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Unable to reach that one. Picked up along the boards by Giroux. Slides it diagonally to Byfield. Driving right to the front. Stick save, and I think that went off the shaft of his stick there. I can dig it. Denied by the goaltender. Puck grab by Johnson. Now over to Cates. Great reach with the poke check by Shabbat. Way too much congestion blocks that. And now he moves it quickly to Patterson. And he slides it quickly to Lafreniere. And that's intercepted. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot to give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Takes the feed at the point. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Forster. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Takes a shot, and he's got the answer for that one. Sends it into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Forster. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. Sends the cross-ice pass. Into the offensive zone. And he loses control here. Blocked in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. The Senators win it. Great defensive effort with the strip. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Senators win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies them! Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And it's a quick pass to Nadeau.
Savoie stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Scrum along the boards. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. Here's the official call.
Well, he's going to get the slashing call here, James, and it's a stick infraction. What that means is you're in a vulnerable spot. Why? Your opponent has gained position on you.
The Senators get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Goes right to the crease. That goes off its way. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. And that slides right out to center ice. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Flyers win the draw. And they keep the pressure on. Gustafson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Cates gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Philadelphia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. And a successful clearing attempt. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Dishes it off. Oh, a true warrior to block that. And they move the puck out of harm's way. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Handles the puck. Battling for it along the boards. Jabs the puck away. Ottawa's in on the offensive attack now. Lead pass ahead. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. Love this play, James. Sometimes when you catch a puck and it's on your backhand, you don't have time to move it to your forehand, so you let it go quick, and the goaltender doesn't have a read on it. Well, the team will take the lead after that power play goal, and the coaches smile behind the bench. I think he gave a little bit of a fist bump there as well, just recognizing the efforts of the unit.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, when the pressure is on, they deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
Still keeps a hold of the puck. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Jostled off the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. More than half the period has expired. The Senators lead it 1-0. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Myers. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Stopped with ease. And he sidesteps the check there. Now a quick pass to Frost. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Knight. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And sneaks in and grabs possession. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feeds it over. That's blocked. Sends it ahead to tip it. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Norris. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Johansson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Shot! Can't get it to go. Sends the pass over. Pass it up ahead. From a bad angle. Gobbles the the puck up there with the chest. In the final moments of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Shot! Scores! Rips it off the top of the net. Wow!
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, the goaltender heard the ping and was hoping that that puck redirected out of the net. Unfortunately, this time it goes in.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Philadelphia's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Looks to make a play over to Shabbat. The Senators gain the zone. Passes it over. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Gustafsson. And that pass goes off the stick. Takes the feed.
Fast and quick lead pass.
On the attack along the boards. Back to the point it goes. Quick feed to Samula. Right in the low slot. And now it's grabbed by Giroux. And the puck's booted away. And that'll free up the puck. Solid body contact. Takes it into the slot. Walker side save. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. The Senators gain possession along the wall. And a solid save on the play there. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. And here's the pass to Konechny. Strong defensive effort. And he takes the dish. And he slides it quickly to Lafreniere. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Philadelphia's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Gets the puck over to Konechny. Quick pass to Sanheim. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dished on over to Lafreniere. Dumps the puck in. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Wow, what a stop by Knight. Puck moved over to Lafreniere. Shot! Easily turned away by the goaltender. Gustafson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop by Knight. And now it's to Lafreniere. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Takes a bump and hangs on. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. The Senators win the draw. Centering pass!
The coach is simply wanting an explanation as to why his team keeps getting penalized, and just a reasonable explanation, that's all it takes. It's composed, though.
Ottawa's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Takes a shot, and there's the save.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck.
And batten down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, his teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all, thinks it's dirty play.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
Lawton's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Senators win the draw. Batherson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Grabbed along the boards by Shabbat. Puts in, he scores! And that brings it to 20.
He knows that's number 20, James, and that signifies a solid season. He's been consistent. He's found the back of the net. He's been a real producer for this club. The key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're played, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
The Senators are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Fantastic save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Still lots of time left in the period. Ottawa's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Sanheim. Knight's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Senators come up with the defensive zone draw. Tries to feed it across. Giroux's got it along the boards. Across the line and on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Sanheim. And now he moves it quickly to Konechny. And he slides it quickly to Farabee. And it's a quick pass to Sanheim. check. Moves it to Sanderson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Sealer. Slides the puck to Cates. And he slides it quickly to Sealer. Gives them nothing in front. The Senators have it now. Quick feed to Norris. And he serves it across to Gregg. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Denies him on the slapper. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Ottawa's got the puck behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, what a save by Knight. Delayed penalty looming. The Senators played along the wing. Slides it across. And that's blocked from someone in front. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with a penalty box for the home team.
They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Slides it over to Nadeau. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And he slides it quickly to Giroux. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Scores! And we are tied, courtesy of a short-handed tally.
Well, this is a critical moment in the game. The PK unit goes out there, and they just don't want to build a further deficit. They're waiting to get back to even strength to strike, and instead, they do it while they're short-handed, James. What a swing of momentum.
Gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And off the draw, they win the face-off. And now he moves it quickly to Giroux. Here's a chance. He scores! There it is. He just turned 30-pounder.
He certainly did, and his name goes up in the upper echelon of natural goal scorers. He's shown it this entire season. He's been consistent. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
Well, he's sure putting the power in power play in this rivalry series.
Yeah, he had a power play goal last game and another one here tonight, James. I mean, anytime you want to be a threat, you have to have multiple options on a power play. Well, I'll tell you, he's option A.
Quick pass to Lafreniere. And it's a quick pass to Shabbat. Handles it along the blue line. Handles the pass. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Scrum ensues along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Lafreniere. And makes the routine save. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, a clutch save! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, the Senators are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Takes the feed. Knocked off the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. The Senators played along the boards. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Now a quick pass to Frost. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. And that's a smart heads-up play by Cates.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Throws it on goal. Here in the later stages of this period, Ottawa's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Lawton's won the draw. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will.
The Flyers have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, I just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Here's a shot. The blocker saved by Gustafsson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Taken along the wall by Drysdale. Now he slides it up to Lawton. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Flyers get a hold of the draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Shabbat. From the neutral zone now. And he takes the feed. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Back to the blue line. Time ticking away, and he cuts up goal. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Are you looking to impress at your next group event? Then rent out one of our luxury boxes. With great views, waiter service, and free team merchandise.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Samalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Well, here we go. Period number 3 is underway. We'll see if Pad the Stats night continues. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Denies him in front. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Flyers take the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! Big time blocker stopped by Knight. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Big time stop there. Takes the feed at the back end. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
Philadelphia is on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Quick pass across to Lott. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
The Senators have it from their own end.
The Chucks really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Takes a shot, and somehow he hangs on. Moves it quickly over to Tippett. Fires it, and there's the save. Grabbed along the boards by Tippett. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Quick feed to Byfield. He got all of that one. Pass back to the point. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Works it across to Amadio. Huge steal at his own end. Here's a short pass to Forster. Quick shot! Turned aside with the glove by Knight. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flyers have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Gets it over to Norris. Puts it on net. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Poked away in the offensive end. Dishes it off. Puck picked up by Zamula. Gaining momentum up along the side. Tries to feed it over to Amadio. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it to Norris. Oh, what a save in front.
Gustafson's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Barry. The Senators look to start the transition game. Sends a pass over. Monster blocker stopped by Gustafson.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Moves with the puck at the corner. And that's poked away. What a stop there. Feeds it over. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out.
Hathaway's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
He looks deep to Cates. Great read in the offensive zone by Myers. A chance in front! Oh, that's a huge stop by Gustafson. Too many bodies in the way. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. And it looks like we've got ourselves an animated conversation with the coach and the official here.
Well, you can certainly see that he is seething, James. I mean, the coach is so frustrated, but he's trying to maintain some emotional control here so he can have a pseudo-conversation with the official.
Ottawa's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. Forster's got it into offensive territory. Picked off by Tkachuk. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Here's the pass. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Gustafson. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because coach, as he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a Hattie to boot. Sometimes it's not going to be the perfect shot that beats a goaltender, James. It's going to be the rebound because the goalie can't get reset to position. But you got to fight for that space and you got to fight for that puck. That's what happens here, and he finishes it off.
Well, as the ice crew finally gets off the ice, what can you say about this guy?
I mean, it's a tilt. Like, he scores a hat trick last time they played. He's got a Hattie in the game so far. I mean, undeniably, he's the best player on the ice.
Comes up with the stop. The Senators have it against the wall. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Taken by Giroux. Quick pass to Kachuk. And he catches that one with the glove. Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Senators win that offensive zone faceoff. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that's broken up. Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Shabbat. Back at the point, they set it up. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And it's kicked away. And he slides it quickly to tip it. Here's a chance! And that one's stopped. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Bolts are up next on the schedule here on this homestand. And, you know, I'll tell you what, you talk about traveling fan bases. They have one of them. So if there's tickets still out there, you better jump on them before it's filled by a rival opponent. The Flyers have the puck now. Big time stop. Lafreniere stick handling in his own zone. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Puck exits the zone. Loses his balance on the play. Scoops up the puck now. And that's stolen by Konechny. Knocked away by Farabee. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. The Senators gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Batherson. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. This one's still up for grabs as we approach the final minute. Puck scooped up by Sanderson. Tosses it on to Byfield. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked up along the wall by Batherson. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Sealer's got it in the defensive end. Sends it over to Farabee. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Scrum along the wall. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
Well, that didn't look good, James. I mean, he is still on the ice and is going to need medical attention. That was just a huge hit, and he was on the wrong end of it. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Shot! Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Ottawa's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's blocked. Angles it over to Shabbat. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Here he is. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments.
Now it's your chance to play. Join us at our Arena Answer First Sports and Entertainment
have to finish this game down a player, James, and it's a difficult situation. And you look at the bench, there's more room on it right now. But their player was assessed, and it's deemed they can't return.
Yeah, tough loss for the team, and you just hope that it's not too serious an injury long term. Here's a shot. Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Philadelphia's got the win off that draw. The Senators ready to go on the attack. And that's just out of reach. Moves the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Giroux. Oh, look at the pass for the win. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. The Senators have the puck along the line. Great glove save by Gustafsson. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A critical draw here. The Flyers win the draw. And he moves it up to Konechny. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Konechny. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Everyone has a role on the team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game.
Philadelphia's got a 4-on-3 power play, and time is clearly on their side.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
They get it out of the defensive end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes a bump, but hangs on to the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Passes it over. Undermanned and under pressure. Look out here.
Little shoulder check. They know they're under a ton of pressure. Got to get the clear.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Sealer's got it on the offensive end. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. The Senators win the draw. Puck dumped in. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. And now he moves it quickly to Konechny. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to find a way to just get the puck out. You want to make sure you protect the middle of the ice. And listen, if your opponent doesn't have the puck in their offensive zone, guess what? You're in a good position.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Quick pass over to Tippett. Frost's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Knight.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Drysdale's got the puck along the wing. There's a collision with some authority. Can't keep a hold of it. Taken along the wall by Frost. And nothing clicks for the power play here in this sudden death frame.
When that call was made, James, the PK unit looked deflated, and then the power play goes out there and does that in overtime? Oh, that's a frustrating one.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Farabee. Here's a blast! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 60 minutes plus overtime solves nothing, so we'll take it to the skills competition. The shootout looms next. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Shootout. Let's go. Scores! Oh my, a little too sweet.
This is just a great move, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he buries it.
Konechny's ready to rock here in this shootout. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating.
That's how you do it. Wow.
The goaltender's going to be frustrated with this one. He thought he had it tracked and perfectly read. The shooter just goes off him and in.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweights the shooter, James.
Pippett's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
All right, first skaters up as we play a little boat tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Forster's ready to go, and he can win it if he can snipe it right now. What a save of the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Lafreniere's the first skater up as he looks to break this deadlock. Guts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Greg's up first in this next round. Can he be the one to break this? And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this. So do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't capitalize, and more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweights the shooter, James.
Sanderson's the first skater up as we play a little bonus round here. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
And what was that?
Not sure. He runs out of real estate, takes it all the way to the goal line. That's a dead play.
I guess we can call this shootout overtime. This game is and he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Paling's made his way to center ice. He can end it all with a goal here. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Brink's got a chance to be all that and a bag of chips if he can finish it. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Well, let's see if we can break this tie here as we move on to the next round. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Zamula's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
As the shootout rolls on here, here's an excellent opportunity to put his team ahead. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next
Makes
move.
the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They are exhausted. They'd love to see him win it. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero, right? And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Well, he can really break it open with a goal here as we tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Well, that bonus point is still up for grabs here for either side. The question is, who wants it? Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Frost's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. Oh, come on. You got to get a shot off there, right?
Maybe you got to read the rule book, James. You can't take it to the goal line. The play is over.
This game is still wide open as we head on to the next round. Scores! And with authority. Wow!
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
Well, if there was ever a time to score one, this is it. Here we go. Makes a save, and that'll do it as they take it into the shootout. What a night, and what an effort by the road team. Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.